A woman lies on her bed, no husband beside her, no arm to lean on, no voice asking how her day went. And society looks at her and says something is wrong. But heaven looks at her and says something is being formed. Please hear me with the ears of the Spirit. Loneliness is not always a curse. Sometimes it is an altar. Sometimes God removes noise so he can speak clearly. There are seasons when God deliberately allows a woman to sleep alone. Not because she's rejected, not because she's forgotten, but because he is working on dimensions within her that noise and distraction would destroy. Many women cry themselves to sleep, asking God questions they are afraid to ask people. Lord, am I not good enough? Lord, did I miss my chance? Lord, why did others find companionship and I'm still here? And God is silent, not because he's absent, but because he's too close to shout. There are answers that only silence can deliver. Understand this mystery. Your value is not validated by who sleeps beside you. Your worth did not begin the day a man noticed you, and it will not end because a man has not yet stayed. Before any man ever calls you wife, heaven already called you chosen. Before any ring touches your finger, destiny already touched your spirit. A woman who sleeps alone learns things that many married people never learn. She learns how to confront her own thoughts without escape. She learns how to pray when there is no one to comfort her. She learns how to hear God when emotions are loud. She learns how to stand when there is no shoulder to lean on. And these lessons, as painful as they are expensive. They are not given to everyone. Do you know why some relationships destroy women? Because they enter them empty, desperate, and bleeding. They want a man to heal what only God can heal. They want marriage to cure wounds that require divine surgery. And so God, in his mercy, delays certain things, not to punish you, but to preserve you. Hear me. If you sleep alone tonight, it does not mean you are alone. The God who never sleeps is watching over you. The God who counts your tears knows every night you turned your face to the wall and cried silently. He saw you when you smiled in the day and broke down in the night, and he did not despise you. There is a strength God builds in solitude. There is discernment that grows when you are not emotionally dependent. There is clarity that comes when your heart is not crowded. Some women would have married the wrong man if God did not allow them to be alone long enough to heal, to mature, to see clearly. Do not rush your season because of pressure. Do not accept less because you are tired of waiting. Loneliness is painful, yes, but wrong companionship is destructive. One breaks the heart slowly, the other shatters destiny. And God loves your destiny too much to hand it over cheaply. There are women listening to me who think their nights are wasted. No, those nights are prayer rooms. Those tears are seeds. That silence is training. God is teaching you how to be whole before you are joined to another. He is teaching you how to find joy without dependency, peace without permission, identity without validation. A woman who has learned to sleep alone without bitterness becomes dangerous in the spirit. She cannot be easily manipulated. She cannot be easily broken. She does not beg for love. She discerns it. She does not cling to attention. She attracts honor. She knows her worth because God revealed it to her in secret places. So if you are that woman tonight, do not curse your bed. Do not despise your room. Do not envy another woman's story. God is writing yours carefully. When the right season comes, you will not enter marriage as a victim looking for rescue, but as a whole woman bringing value, strength, wisdom, and peace. And hear this final truth deep in your spirit. When God is done with the work he's doing in you, your story will not look like delay. It will look like precision. Listen to me carefully. There is a dangerous misunderstanding in our generation, the belief that solitude automatically means rejection, that when a woman finds herself alone, it must be because something is wrong with her. This is not the language of heaven. God does not always use crowds to prepare people, and he does not always use companionship to build strength. Many times, the deepest work of God happens when he separates you, not because he wants to wound you, but because he wants to form you. There are seasons when God intentionally removes certain voices, certain comforts, certain emotional support, so that a woman can hear herself think and hear God speak. Solitude is not God pushing you away. It is God pulling you closer. It is in isolation that God reveals identity.